Have you ever wondered why some children in America, the land of opportunities, still struggle to get a decent education? It's a question that might seem paradoxical, given the country's global standing. Yet, the uncomfortable truth is that poverty, a silent issue, is threatening the welfare of students all over the nation. This economic disadvantage is pervasive, affecting a significant number of families and, consequently, their children's access to quality education. Poverty creates a cycle that can be difficult to break. When a family is financially strained, it's often the children's education that suffers. They may lack the necessary school supplies or resources like internet access at home to complete their assignments. And it's not just about the tangible items. The constant worry and stress can take a toll on a child's mental and emotional well-being, affecting their performance in school and their outlook on life. On top of this, there's the misappropriation of funds. Money that should be supporting students and schools in low-income areas sometimes doesn't reach those who need it most. This can further widen the gap between disadvantaged students and their more affluent peers, creating an uneven playing field that can persist throughout their educational journey and beyond. These realities can be hard to face, especially when we consider that these are children, our future. They are the ones who bear the brunt of this systemic issue. They are the ones who, despite their circumstances, dream of a brighter future. But without the necessary resources and support, these dreams can feel out of reach. It's a harsh reality, isn't it? But acknowledging this uncomfortable truth is the first step towards change. It's the first step towards making a difference in these children's lives, towards breaking the cycle of poverty, and towards creating a more equitable education system. It's also a harsh reality that our children are the ones that have to face this dilemma day after day. Yet they aren't the ones who are expected to make a difference. We are. When we peel back the layers, we find that the implications of poverty on education run deeper than just monetary issues. Poverty isn't just about the lack of money. It's a multifaceted problem that seeps into every aspect of a child's life. Imagine walking into a classroom, knowing you're different. Your shoes are worn, your clothes ill-fitting, your stomach growling. This difference isn't just seen, it's felt, deeply and personally. This is a reality for many students, and it can have profound psychological impacts. When children constantly worry about their basic needs, their self-esteem takes a hit. They may feel embarrassed, isolated, and unworthy. This emotional burden can, in turn, impact their motivation to learn. If they're preoccupied with where their next meal will come from, how can we expect them to focus on algebra or history? Moreover, these disadvantaged students often feel unseen and unheard. They're not the ones scoring the winning goal or acing the test. They're just trying to get by. Society tends to celebrate success and overlook struggle. This can further marginalize these students, making them feel even more invisible. And it's not just about how these children see themselves, it's also about how they're perceived by their peers and society at large. There's a stigma attached to poverty, a stereotype that paints these kids as less capable, less ambitious, less deserving. This bias can seep into classrooms, shaping the expectations and attitudes of teachers and classmates. The repercussions of poverty in education extend far beyond the school walls. It's a social issue, a community issue, a national issue. It affects all of us, whether directly or indirectly. It's a cycle that perpetuates inequality and hampers social mobility. But this isn't just a story about hardship and despair. It's also a story about resilience and potential. These students, given the right support and opportunities, can rise above their circumstances. They can break free from the cycle of poverty forge their own path to success. The ripple effect of poverty in education goes beyond classrooms and into the very fabric of our society. While the situation might seem dire, it is not hopeless. Change is possible, and it starts with us. We can break the cycle of poverty and educational inequality by implementing a few strategic changes. Firstly, community engagement is key. By encouraging volunteerism and community service, we can bridge the gap between different socioeconomic groups, promoting understanding and providing practical support to disadvantaged students. It's about reaching out, getting involved, and making a tangible difference. Next, we must push for education reform. Policies that ensure equitable funding and resources for schools in low-income areas can help level the playing field. It's not just about throwing money at the problem, but ensuring those funds are allocated where they are most needed, in the classrooms of our most vulnerable students. Mentorship programs can also play a pivotal role. Opportunities to connect with successful individuals from various backgrounds can inspire and guide disadvantaged students, showing them pathways to success beyond their immediate environment. It's about lighting a spark of hope and aspiration, showing these kids that their current circumstances don't define their future. In addition, integrating social-emotional learning in school curriculums can help students develop resilience, empathy, and social skills. These tools are crucial for overcoming adversity. It's about equipping our students with the emotional intelligence they need to navigate life's challenges. Finally, we must encourage parental involvement in education. It's about creating a supportive home environment that complements the efforts being made at school. Parents are a child's first teachers, and their role in shaping their child's attitude towards education cannot be understated. In conclusion, it's not just about recognizing the problem, but being part of the solution. Each one of us has a role to play in ensuring that every child, regardless of their socioeconomic status, gets the education they deserve. In a world that often prioritizes self-interest, empathy can be a powerful catalyst for change. It is the spark that lights the way towards understanding and compassion, illuminating the struggles of those less fortunate. It allows us to see, if not firsthand, then through a lens of compassion, the trials faced by disadvantaged students. Empathy is not simply a feeling, it's a call to action. It's recognizing the innate value in each and every student, understanding their unique circumstances, and doing what we can to level the playing field. When we foster empathy, we create an environment where no student is left behind, where each child, regardless of their socioeconomic status, is given the opportunity to thrive. You see, empathy has the power to shift our perspective, to break down the barriers of the ME generation mindset. It urges us to step outside our comfort zones, to reach out and connect with others, to lend a helping hand to those in need. It encourages us to volunteer our time, our resources, and our expertise to support disadvantaged students. Moreover, empathy fuels education reform. It drives us to fight for equitable funding, to ensure that every school, regardless of location or income level, has the resources necessary to provide a quality education. It inspires us to create mentorship programs to guide disadvantaged students towards a brighter future. It impels us to incorporate social-emotional learning into our curriculums to teach students resilience, compassion, and the importance of community. Empathy also promotes parental involvement in education. It helps parents understand the challenges their children face and equips them with the tools to create a supportive home environment. It's about empowering parents to be part of the solution, to actively contribute to their child's success. In essence, empathy is an antidote to indifference. It's about seeing the struggle, acknowledging the pain, and choosing to act. It's about building bridges of understanding and support, about creating a society that values every member, that champions the success of every student. Empathy isn't just about feeling for others, it's about acting for others. It's about making a difference in the lives of disadvantaged students, about creating a world where every child has the opportunity to succeed, knowing the problem is only half the battle. The other half is doing something about it. We've discussed the struggles of disadvantaged students, the silent issue that threatens their welfare and progress. We've shared the realities of poverty, the misappropriation of funds, and the impact of individualistic mindsets. Now it's time to turn our understanding into action. We've outlined strategies aimed at supporting these students and their families. Let's start with community engagement. Volunteer your time or resources. Make a difference by bridging the gap between different socioeconomic groups. Even small actions like donating school supplies or offering a helping hand can have a significant impact. Advocate for education reform. Rally for policies that ensure equitable funding and resources for schools in low-income areas. Use your voice to level the playing field for all students, not just those in affluent neighborhoods. Consider being a mentor. You might be the inspiration a disadvantaged student needs. Show them that success isn't limited to those with abundant resources. Share your journey, your failures, your triumphs. Let them know that they, too, can overcome adversity and achieve their dreams. Embrace social-emotional learning. Encourage schools to integrate this into their curriculums. It's not just about academic success. It's about developing resilience, empathy, and social skills. These are crucial tools for navigating life's challenges, especially for those already facing uphill battles. Involve parents in their children's education. Encourage them to create a supportive home environment. Let them know their involvement matters, that it can make a difference in their child's academic success. Remember, this isn't about charity. It's about empathy, understanding, and action. It's about breaking down barriers and building bridges. It's about creating a society that values the success of every member, regardless of their socioeconomic status. Remember, every child deserves a chance at a bright future. Let's make that a reality, one action at a time. In the face of adversity, there is always hope. And in the face of poverty, there is always a chance for change. Remember that a crisis is an opportunity for change based on the choices we make. So, imagine a future where every child, regardless of their socioeconomic status, has the ability to reach their full potential. A world where the zip code of your birth does not dictate the trajectory of your life. That is the future we can create if we address the issue of poverty in education. Imagine schools in every neighborhood equipped with the resources they need to provide quality education. Not just textbooks and school supplies, but also access to technology, extracurricular activities, and nutritious meals, so that every student has an equal opportunity to learn and grow. Imagine a community that rallies around its students, offering support and mentorship. Picture successful individuals from all walks of life, sharing their knowledge and experiences, inspiring students to dream big and work hard to achieve their goals. This is not a far-fetched dream, but a tangible reality we can create through community engagement and mentorship programs. Imagine an education system that not only focuses on academics, but also fosters social-emotional learning. A system that understands the importance of resilience, empathy, and social skills in overcoming adversity and achieving success. This is possible through education reform that prioritizes the holistic development of students. Imagine parents actively involved in their children's education, creating a supportive home environment that nurtures learning. This can be achieved by empowering parents with the knowledge and resources they need to support their children's educational journey. This is the bright future we envision, but it doesn't just happen. It requires us to challenge the status quo, to question the systems in place, and to take action for change. It requires a shift from an individualistic mindset to one of collective responsibility and action. Together, we can build a future where no child is left behind due to poverty. Let us just try to see our children's current situation with a little different perspective. Let's make that future a reality. It's far more important than simply a perception. If you liked what you saw and heard today, we can use your help in getting the messages that Paradigm Quotient has to offer. Since we are a brand new channel, please like and subscribe and hit the notification button so that you don't miss out on what PQ has to share. We would like to thank all the teachers and educators that helped to contribute to the making of this video. Without you, we couldn't have come close to addressing this important subject with such heart and empathy. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching and being a part of the Paradigm Quotient experience. My name is Rex, and thanks for watching. See you next time, and remember, change your perception, change your reality.